Hi, first grade. For math today, we're on lesson 6-1. Organize data into 3 categories. I can organize data into categories. I'm on page 353 in our math books. Please grab a pencil. Make sure you're on page 353. Okay. Judy wants to show a friend how many crayons she has of each color. How can she show this? Show one way. Okay, here are the crayons here on the bottom. We have green crayons, blue crayons, and yellow crayons. So those are our 3 different categories. One way we can organize this information is by making a list. So we can write green to show how many green crayons there are, yellow, and blue. Okay, step 1 is to figure out how many categories you have. Now let's count how many green crayons we see. Okay, as I count, I am going to mark off the crayons. 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 green crayons in total. Let's count the yellow crayons. 1, 2. 2 yellow crayons, and blue, I only see 1. Okay, this is one way to organize your information, also known as data. Another way is that we can make a tally chart. I'm going to give 3 sections. I want to have 3 sections for my tally chart. 1 for the green crayons, 1 for the yellow, and 1 part for the blue. Now, instead of writing numbers, I can use tally marks. Okay, there are 4 green crayons, so I'm going to show 4 tally marks under green, 2 yellow crayons, so I'm going to show 2 tally marks under yellow, and 1 blue crayon. I'm going to show just 1 tally mark. Okay, these are just 2 different ways that you can organize your data. Let's turn to the next page. Let's take a look at the top boxes. These are tally marks, right? Each tally mark stands for 1 piece of information. Count the tally marks by 5s. So first grade, once you see a group of tallies that looks like this, that stands for 5, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, and then cross the tally marks over to make a group of 5. Let's practice counting them by 5s. 5, 10, 15, 20. Right? It says to make tally marks to show how many letters are black in the word mathematics up here. So let's circle the letters that are black. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we need to show 6 tally marks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And one way to organize this information is to put it in a tally chart, just like they did here. So for number 1, it says in the chart, make tally marks to show how many socks there are for each color. There are 3 different colored socks, green, orange, and blue, so they organized the tally chart in 3 different parts. They already did the green for us, but let's double check and count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Remember to cross off as you count so you don't count the same sock twice. So we need to show 6 tally marks for green. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, remember, a group of 5 looks like this. Now let's take a look at the orange socks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I just need to show a group of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm not going to add a 5th tally. I'm going to just cross that off to show a group of 5. And the blue socks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's show 7 tally marks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay? You can turn to the next page, page 355. Now what we need is, we actually need the tally chart from here, this page, to answer the questions they have on page 355. It says, which color sock has the most tally marks? So I'm going to look for the tally marks that I see the most of. Here, there are 6 here, there are 5 here, and there are 7. Which number is the greatest or worth the most? If you said 7, great job. 7 represents the color blue, so I'm going to write blue. Blue has the most tally marks. 7 is greater than 5 and 6. Let's look at number 3. How many blue socks are there? So to find that information, we're going to look at our chart, look for the blue sock, and count the tally marks. 5, 6, 7. So organizing information or data in a tally chart helps us read it easier because we know where to look and what to count. And number 4, how many socks are there in all? Okay, so that means we need to add 6, 5, and 7, okay? Remember when we're adding 3 digits, 3 add-ins, we are going to find 2 digits that we feel comfortable adding first. I'm going to add 6 and 5. Okay, you can use your counters, cubes, mental math, or counting on. I'm going to count on 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 6 plus 5 equals 11. And don't forget to add 11 plus 7. 11 and 7 more. I'm going to count on again. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So the sum is 18. There are many different strategies, boys and girls, that you can use. You can use your cubes, counters, draw a picture, okay? All right, so by organizing the information, it was much easier for me to answer the questions about the data. Now what you're going to do is use the information here they have in the tally chart to answer the rest of the questions on page 355, okay? Make sure you show your work when you're done.